I just got a bunch of clamps, paid a bunch of money for that, but that's how it's gonna look. I'm gonna have 1/2 inch going straight across the bottom here. That's obviously the top. Doesn't look too bad, but I'm still trying to figure this out on how I want to have this set up. So I'm not going to record as much until I figure everything out. To give you an update on what I've done so far. I'm still building as I go, so I can't tell you exactly how I'm going to build this because I don't know. But we'll show you what I've done so far. So this is the back, this is the right side, left side. This is the front face that this will go on. So I'm going to have some screws right here where you can screw into this, because the whole entire front is going to be able to come off, right? That's the whole point of not putting that on yet. The bottom will be glued. Top obviously will be glued up to about, what is it here? There's going to be a section here that will be glued permanently, section here that will be glued permanently. This here will actually have a lid that opens up and closes. Yeah, there's nothing really I can talk about until I'm completed it, but yeah, I'm just building as I go, and it looks good. It's starting to become really heavy though. That's kind of an issue I'm a little concerned about, but yeah, especially when I'm going to be adding more wood in the inside, because I still need to separate the woofer from the other speakers, and the woofer needs to be tunneled out to the top here, right? And that's going to be an issue too. I don't know what I'm doing yet. I'm just like still debating, but it looks good. And I'll show you what I've did so far. I got 3 screw holes in here. I only use in the middle here. I don't want to use these other 2 little holes. I don't want to wear them out. That's for when I actually put everything together. I will do that. But this is loose right now. This isn't glued. This is what it's gonna be like, though, on both sides. And this side here, I'm going to use these for right here. So I'm going to have 1, 2, 3, because there's your sub left and right. So 3 of these. And the wires are going to come through here and dangle off in the box or wherever. I don't know yet, but I'm going to be working with this little board right now and glue everything into place. And since I'm not going to nail this one tonight, I'm just going to leave it for the night. But this is starting to turn out pretty awesome. Oh, I got the back done too, or the bottom I should say. So yeah, the bottom's finished on there. I still got to work with everything in the inside now, but this is starting to look pretty cool. This is going to be the top corner here. I need to figure out some type of structure for holding a handle. So this is probably going to be braced a bit better than what it is. It all depends. I still got to make the tunnels and stuff, but yeah, there's going to be a handle here, and this is kind of bowed a bit, but whatever, not a big deal. That will just sink right on in. So yeah, this is the back. The bottom is obviously not there right now. I'm just slowly putting everything together. This looks really cool. I can put my terminals in there. I probably got one sitting on here somewhere. Oh, I did have one sitting there. Where'd you go? Okay, let's dig into the bag really quick and grab one. So unprepared for this video. I don't know where one is, but it looks really good putting it in here. So I can screw it in on this side, and then I'm going to fill this in with probably some silicone. That way it's completely sealed, because those terminals have air that would seep through it. And I don't want that. I want this to be completely sealed off from the rest of the box. That way I can open up the lid and do whatever I want and have the thing still run. But yeah, let's wait for glue to dry. Starting to look really cool though. Just fits right on in there. Now, I'm gonna have some type of foam. It has adhesive on both sides, and it's gonna stick out just a little bit like that. So there's gonna be a bit of a crack there. Hopefully not much, but I may have to put some adhesive around there too to make sure that's nice and sealed. But as of right now, this thing's nice and tight, as you can see. But yeah, that's it so far. And I have a rough idea exactly what I want to do. I've already started with the woofer section here, so let's show you that first. You can see I got some cutouts here, and this is where the noise is going to flow through. Looks really nice on the inside here. Sorry it's a little bit dark, but you can kind of see it right there. So all your noise is going to eventually go through this hole. It's going to travel through here, around the corner, through another hole, and straight up and out through the top part over here. And that's going to be the same on the other side. I haven't done it over here yet. This is just all temporarily put together. It's not fixed yet because I'm still debating exactly how I want to do this. I am going to have a cover over here, cover straight here into this wall part. This is just only temporary. That's not going to stay there. That's just a rough idea of how I'm going to have it set up. This thing's about 20 pounds now. It's probably going to be a little more heavier once I put the speakers in there and the other section of this. I was thinking maybe using PVC pipe instead from that area all the way over to this hole here. But thinking about it, I want this face to come off, and this is the whole reason why I'm designing it like this. And I can't use PVC pipe. It would have to be glued and fixed into place permanently. So I'm going to have to go this route, which will make it a little heavier. Which brings me to the next issue, is I was going to get some nice leather handles that you can just grab it from the top part here and over there. But they're going to move around, so this thing's probably going to vibrate, and those handles are going to end up vibrating, and it's going to sound like crap. So I'm not going to do that. I was thinking maybe some fixed handles for like, I don't know, cupboard doors, right? Put that on there. But I don't know if I'm going to put them on top. I would put them on the side so you can have one person grab it, get another person to grab the other side. But I would like to store this thing vertically, not horizontally. So for wintertime, store it in the house like that. But I don't know. We'll see what happens. Also, too, I was thinking of having leather around this. That might now change because I have no idea how I would wrap that. I was thinking maybe leather would go from this edge around here, straight down, all the way across to the back, straight up, and around this edge right here. And then from and then from the top edge straight down, and then I'm not sure where from there. See, this side, this is the bottom here, it wouldn't be covered, but I'm not sure what I would do in the corner here. You see a split, so I think I might just cancel that entire idea and get some black stain, and I'm just going to stain this thing instead. Hopefully, after I sand all this glue away, that's not going to show up in the stain. That would be bad. This here doesn't really matter though, because I got that cover right there that will go over here. I have a 3/4 inch piece that I'm just going to measure out from the top part here straight over to the edge over here and right around to the end. So it's going to be this exact size. And then I'm going to cut it out to make a frame for my speaker cover. I'm still kind of debating where I'm going to put the screws here to screw this thing down. I already got 3 here, 3 on this side. I'm wanting to get another one here, so I got to figure out some type of bracing to put in there, so that's going to make it even more heavier. Maybe something here, probably another 3/4 inch piece right there, that way you can screw it in here. Yeah, kind of trying to figure this thing out. I went into town and I picked up a few goodies. I am ditching the entire idea of building wood going straight this direction and then that way, just to kind of reduce the amount of wood. So I'm going to be rebuilding this, and I'm going to use PVC pipe here with some connectors, tubes that go straight this way. That's still going to be the exact same. I'm just going to have the connector in here like this, and then it's going to connect right to here. So audio is still going to reverb off the walls here and there all the way up to the top. So that means I can still take this off and this can be completely fixed, and it'll be lightweight. So that'll help out a lot more, and I have existing tube for that, so not a big deal. I made up my mind. I am not putting leather on this at all. What I went with instead is classic black satin.
I had to pause the video to let you know that as soon as I went to pull that out of the bag, I realized that was the wrong type of stain. I meant to get the classic gloss stain. So I ended up going back to Home Depot and went and replaced it with the right stuff.
This is what I'm going to use on that. That's going to be good. So I got 2 of them. And picked up a couple of handles. These are metal handles. Got some weight to them. And that will be for the top. I'm going to use them instead. And some more terminal pieces. And I might use this hinge for the top. I haven't decided yet. There's 2 of them in there. We'll see what happens. And that's pretty much it. So the base will go through these pipes and then straight up to the top. It's perfect. The rest of this can just be open for these speakers here, so that's awesome. And still kind of thinking what I want to do for the handle, although I don't think I have to worry too much because the outside part there should hold it. So not worried. Everything looks good there. This is all just dry fit. I haven't put any Gorilla Glue on it yet. I do want to put some pieces here. That way I can reinforce that. And that's pretty much it. It's looking pretty good though. Alright, video quality and audio may sound a little bit different. I don't know, I haven't tested this yet. But I picked up the S10 because my S8 has an issue with it. I have a crack at the bottom of the screen here, and it's been here for quite some time, but the glass is starting to pick off. But that's not the issue. The issue is this happened yesterday. I just pulled my phone out of my pocket there to check the time, and yeah, it's got a line across it. That's not cool. So I got a new phone, and yeah, I'm gonna go through this with this phone now, and hopefully it's better. But anyway, I want to continue off letting you know what I'm doing here. I'm pretty close to being finished this now. The back is almost ready to be put on. I am just using what is it here, some Elmer's glue and sawdust and filling up some cracks and whatnot, and then I'm going to sand everything down where it's nice and flush. Same thing, all my nail holes here, I've already patched up quite a few of them. They're all going to be sanded down as well. Piping is all done. I didn't glue these, I just dry fitted them into place. They don't need to be glued. If I really, really needed to glue it, I could just put some glue on the outside, but I don't think it really matters at all. So yeah, this isn't on here yet. This will be done tomorrow, I guess. I'm gonna have a strip going straight down on both sides. That way it's held into place. The control board, as you can see, is not in there right now. It has been removed. This here is just a screw spot for the front face. Same thing with the three here. Same thing here. This places that I could screw onto, and here as well. But yeah, it's looking really good. This is tough. I can literally grab this whole thing in one corner, which is great. It's perfectly strong for that. But I got a lot of pieces kicking around here yet. This has twisted a bit. I don't know why. Maybe it's all my forcing I was doing, putting it all together, but it's not bad when you screw it down. It's completely straight again. But yeah, those are cool. Don't lose detail when I do that. Heck yeah. Anyway, I'm actually kind of curious to see what this video looks like. Alright, so I'm trying a different setting on this phone. Hopefully this one's alright. But yeah, this is layout so far. And here's where the control board goes, right above here. Front face right here. So we got the woofer tunnel here. Same thing on this side. And we got the pipes going into the woofer section. I still got to put the bottom on. That's actually next. I'll be routing my cables through this piece, straight through here, into here, and then that will route straight up through here into these sections, and in here I think I might use some type of foam or something to block that out. I don't want to permanently block it because I might do some changes in the future, but besides that, looking damn good. The handles will go here. This thing is strong. The front face is even going to make it stronger. I have holes here for that as well. There's screw hole here, here, one there, here, one there, and then straight up here as well. And I'm also going to have a special type of adhesive foam that will go straight around through every little thing, make sure that there's no cracks whatsoever. Here's the back. Looks quite good. Yeah, I really like this. I think I like it more than you guys do. I can't wait to actually hear how it sounds when it's done. So I just flipped it over. That way you can see a better view of it. I know this is a little bit heavy on the ends, but it needed to be strong. There's the pipe. Nice and reinforced inside. Yeah, I guess it goes right in that tube and right out through there. Looks great. Anyway, I'm gonna finish. I'm going to put that cover over here after I take a bunch of pictures and put that into place and then move on. Well, I just flipped it over, getting ready to put on the bottom. I thought it would show this side before I put the bottom on, because that would be the last time showing it. Looks pretty cool like that. That end is down a little bit because of the tweeter. I had to move it a little bit, so that's why it's like that. It was kind of in the way. Ooh. Didn't think, hey, I can actually use that for something like have a look over there. Maybe have a look down there. Look at that. Sorry, I'm kind of having fun with this phone. Yeah. I'm recording in 4K at 30, but this video is not going to be that. I had to bring the camera out. Oh, look at that. It's starting to look gorgeous. That's just sitting in there temporarily, like the faceplate here, just for looks. Boy. That's a beaut. That looks gorgeous. I'll put some feet underneath it temporarily, just to make sure that it's going to sit correctly. I'll show you. There they are. That looks awesome.